All right, welcome back to writing. We are continuing on learning about what's in a sentence. In class, we just reviewed a simple sentence has two parts, a subject and a predicate. The subject tells us who is involved. The predicate tells us what they did. So, we have been working on compound sentences. Can anyone tell me what a compound sentence is? We started yesterday. Hudson?
A compound sentence is, it has a compound word in it.
Good guess. We are doing compound words in spelling right now. They don't have to have a compound word. They could. Madeline?
It's like a compound word because they're two words put together, so it's two sentences put together.
Good. I like that analogy. Just like a compound word, we have two whole words we smush together. A compound sentence, we have a whole sentence, and we join them, okay? And make one longer sentence. Can anyone remember the two things you have to use to make a compound sentence? Noah?
And, but, so, or.
Okay, that's a conjunction, right? We have to use a conjunction, and what tiny little thing has to go with it? Cadence?
The comma.
The comma, okay? Does anyone remember, does the comma go before the conjunction or after? Hayden? Before. Nice job. You guys did great remembering. Josiah?
On this worksheet, so can we write C-O-M-P for if it's compound, and then N-C-O-M-P if it's not compound?
I've got one even better for you. For compound, we're going to put a C. For not compound, we're going to put an NC. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, let's save our hands some writing time. So, those of you at home, if it's a compound sentence, we're going to use a C. If it's not, you're going to use an NC. And I just want you to be following along with us. If you want to use your whiteboard, you may. Okay, so number one says, Mr. Du Bois is fixing the roof on his house. I want everyone to think about that before you raise your hand and decide. Is that a compound sentence? Are there two complete sentences there joined with a conjunction and a comma? Or is it just a simple sentence? Chloe? Yeah, it's not compound. There is no conjunction in there, and it's only one sentence. So that is not compound. Number two, Chloe, man, you're in all the problems today. Chloe and her friends went to the movie theater, but they didn't buy any popcorn. What do you guys think? Is that a compound sentence or not? Emma?
Compound.
It is compound. Okay, now we're going to do something where we're going to underline and circle the comma and the conjunction. All right, so the comma's up here before the conjunction like it should be, and they used but.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know. Okay, number three. Brandon went to the football game last night, but his favorite team lost. What do you guys think? Is that compound or not compound? Eric?
Not compound.
Did you see a conjunction and a comma? Look carefully.
Oh, compound.
Compound, good. All right, Eric, what conjunction did they use?
Favorite team lost.
Well, that's the second part of that's the second complete sentence. But what little word did they use to join them together?
Oh,
And, or, so, but. Which one? But. All right, so they did use a comma and a conjunction. Number four. Dr. Brown said I could come to his office on Wednesday or Thursday of next week. Noah?
Not compound.
Not compound. Yeah, and it looks really long, so you might think that's compound, but it's not. How do we know it's not a compound sentence? Madeline?
It doesn't have and, but, or comma.
it has
Yeah.
or.
Okay, good point. But is this or joining two complete sentences?
No.
No. Could this stand by itself? Thursday of next week. Does that have a subject and a predicate?
And it doesn't have a comma.
Good. There's no comma. This is not a complete sentence, okay? So it's not compound. So you're right. You can use conjunction words in ways that don't make it a compound sentence. So you have to look carefully. Number five. I'm going to buy a new tablet computer or a new cell phone. Think carefully. Angie?
Not compound.
Not compound. You're right. And they are trying to trick you. How did you know it's not compound, Angie?
Because it says new tablet computer. That doesn't make sense. They should have put a comma before tab.
Okay, so we would have to have a comma here. That's missing. But look after the or. A new cell phone. Does that have a subject and a predicate? Noah?
It doesn't have a subject, but it has a predicate. Oh no, it has a subject, but doesn't have a
Good.
predicate.
A new cell phone. That couldn't stand by itself as a sentence. So we're not joining two complete sentences. It's not a compound sentence. It's just a long sentence. All right, number 6. Grandma is a terrific cook, and we love staying at her house. Hudson?
Compound?
Compound. Good. Someone else tell me. How did you know? Eric?
And because of and.
All right, there's an and in there. And,
There's an apostrophe.
comma.
Or comma.
Yep. And another way you can always check it, if you can take the part before and it could be a sentence. So grandma is a terrific cook. That's a sentence. It has a subject and a predicate. We love staying at her house. Also has a subject and a predicate. So it is a compound sentence. Number 7. I'm going to pick up cheese, crackers, and pepperoni at the store. Hayden, what do you think?
It's a list,
It's a list. Good. It's not compound, right?
but it has and.
Okay, but is it joining two complete sentences using and?
No.
No. Okay, good. It does have and a comma, but if what comes after this isn't a complete sentence, it's not compound. Pepperoni at the store, that is not a sentence, okay? So it is not compound.
I know the next.
Would you like some hot chocolate or orange juice, Eric?
Not
No.
compound.
Not compound.
Wait.
Okay?
I
They
would
did
like some hot
use
chocolate.
a conjunction, right? But why do we know it's not a compound sentence? Eric?
Because there's no apostrophe.
Comma, yeah, there's no comma. And orange juice, that's not a sentence, that's a subject. There's no predicate telling me what about the orange juice, right? So that is not a compound sentence. Emma,
Yes, I would like some hot chocolate.
you would? Wouldn't we all? All right, any questions on what makes a compound sentence? No questions?
No.
Okay. Tomorrow there might be some sort of a very small quiz, I guess you can call it, just to prove to me that you're learning this. We might put it off till Monday. We'll see. Okay? Any questions? Final chance? All right. Those of you at home, I hope you are paying attention to compound sentences. I'll see you later.